Okay, well, that's an 18 point.
Heavenly Father, we pause in the midst of this festive occasion, mindful of the many blessings you bestowed upon us. We ask you to be with us in this arena today as
Time for Lexi is 17,577. Time for Lexi is 17.82. 17.82.
Hello, so this past weekend I went to a Little Britches Rodeo, and that's kind of funny to say because Little Britches Rodeo is for younger kids, but this specific one had a 2-day rodeo, and the second day anyone under 18 can enter. And so since I'm 18 now, I mean I was 17 January 1st, which is what the rules say you have to be, I thought, you know, since this is the last year that I'm able to, that it'd be really fun to just enter all the events for fun. Now this rodeo, it is kind of special to me because it was the first ever like rodeo that I had ever entered. Every year, so my family, me and my sisters, were all members of a club called Langley Riders, and they would have games days once a month, English Western flash shows once a month, and a jumping show once a month. So we would enter all of those all year long, and then we would get year-end prizes, and we usually cleaned up, and because we had awesome ponies, and we were able to do all of that. So that's kind of how I started out riding, and I actually started out English. But once a year, Langley Riders had a Little Britches Rodeo, and so my parents would enter us in all of the events, even though we didn't really have much practice at, you know, those specific events. It's, you know, goat tying, steer daubing or undecorating, barrel racing, pole bending, and everything that would be in a Little Britches Rodeo. And so we would enter all of that, and we actually didn't do too bad, but, you know, I loved it. And most kids, you know, they count down the days till Christmas. No, I counted down the days till this Little Britches Rodeo. It was a huge part of what I looked forward to in the summer. So it was really special to me, and that's definitely what made me want to do a rodeo circuit. I mean, in no way did it get me prepared for what it actually entails to do a whole circuit, but you know, I just wanted that lifestyle, I wanted that atmosphere, I wanted to be around those type of people all the time, way more than just once a year. So anyways, really special to me. I thought, you know, I might as well do it my last year, because the last few years I've been so busy with rodeoing, I haven't been able to enter it, and I didn't really want to because it was just a little britches, and I have been focusing on just barrel racing. But anyway, so I took Dita, I entered her in the pull bending and the barrel racing. She is not a pull horse, I don't know on that, so I mean, that was okay. It didn't go horrible, but I mean, wasn't good in any means. Next was the barrel racing, and we actually ran our fastest time in that arena. We beat our personal best by 0.3 of a second, so that was pretty awesome. And we were actually 0.02, so like 0.02 of a second slower than one other girl, so we ended up getting second place, but it was so close and exciting, so that was amazing. So we got second in barrels, and then I did steer and decorating with a gelding who doesn't have experience with cows. He actually did better than I thought, but we didn't end up getting a time for that, but we were pretty close. I also did goat tying with him, which I haven't done in years, so it wasn't like the fastest time, but got it done, and we actually placed, I think, like 6th or something. There weren't, you know, too many people entered. And then the last event was steer riding, and I've done it twice in the past, but I didn't really last very long. But this steer was pretty tame. He just kind of ran and hopped down the arena. I actually rode it, could have probably ridden it all day. He was very smooth and I ended up winning it by like 2 points, so that was really fun. And then at the award ceremony, so I just got awards for the second in barrels and the first in the steer riding, but since I placed in the goat tying as well, I guess there was enough points, and I ended up getting the all around. So it was an amazing weekend. I did way better than I expected. Well, my horses and I did way better than I expected us to, but it was so much fun. The whole day was just, you know, action all day, and family and friends, and it was just amazing. So that was this weekend. Such an awesome little break to do something a little different that I don't normally get to do, and something that I'll probably never get to do again. I probably won't ever be able to do those events, you know, unless I practiced up goat tying and did it in college rodeo, but I don't think so. So anyway, the next weekend we're entered in another BCRA rodeo in Bella Coola, which is like a 13-hour drive, so that's pretty crazy. But me and my sister are going, and the cool thing about this rodeo is, since it's, you know, pretty far for most people, they want to kind of make it worth your while, so they do 2 separate rodeos on Saturday and Sunday. So we were able to enter Saturday and Sunday, so instead of just going there for 1 run, we're going there for 2, so we'll have pretty good chances. I actually drew up in the slack on Saturday and the performance on Sunday, but I had somebody that I know offer to trade me for the slack, and so I'll be running in the performance Saturday and the performance Sunday. So I'm really excited for that, and Dita did amazing this past